Hello, YouTube. Got two more little children to the household. And one more grandbaby. One more grandbaby, which puts me up to 7. Came about today at about 12:30, 1 o'clock. When I got sent a picture. And the 2 other children, seeing how all of our children are grown and out the house. The 2 other children we got are, one of them's a one of them is a oh crap, I can't think of the names of the breeds of the animals now, of the dogs. One of them's a Jack Russell Terrier. The other one is supposed to be another terrier type, but after seeing the puppy and looking at her characteristics, how she acts, and then putting her beside the cockapoo we already had, she definitely has some cockapoo in her because of the way she acts, and she looks identical to our cockapoo. So other than she's got a long tail and it ain't been docked yet. Which we went over to the people's house just to pick up the Jack Russell that my wife wanted to go along with the Jack Russell she already had. The one we went and picked up, it was a male Jack Russell, and the one we already had was a female. So, and believe it or not, the female can't stand the male yet, so that's par for the course. But while we were there, they brought the little puppy out. Well, she's a couple of months old, probably 4 or 5, maybe 6 months old, if that old. They brought her out and they were saying how rambunctious she was, this, that, and the other, and somebody else had already taken her and then brought her back because they couldn't control her. Well, I'm sitting down on their floor and she goes zipping around. She's like, now she ain't acting like the couple was like, now she's not running around like she normally does. So she finally started getting wound up a little bit, and I said, Lily, come here, sit down. She came over and sat down beside me, and I petted her. Then I tapped my chest. She got up on my lap and laid her head up against my chest, and I started loving up on her and rubbing her belly and all that good stuff, and that dog already had me wrapped around her paw. So we ended up bringing 2 of them back to the house. And you can tell she's definitely a puppy because she likes to play with the cockapoo, and the cockapoo we already had's blind, so when she gets anywhere near his head, he gets a little feisty. But they still play pretty fair to one another. And got one little Ninja 250R, but I'm headed to the house now and go see my little girl. See what kind of mischief she's up to. I got her in the man cave in the dragon chambers right now. That's where she's staying by herself during the daytime. And other Jack Russell stays in my wife's office at the house, segregated until we can get them all to blend in together. Which my wife said Lily and Baby were up on the couch together, which Baby's the female Jack Russell we got. She said she was petting both of them and they were getting along fine, wasn't trying to fight, so maybe there's hope yet. And then all we got to do is work on Baby and the other Jack Russell to get along after she starts getting along with Lily. And I like that name Lily because that was in the Dresden files. That was Thomas's, which was Harry Dresden's half brother, Thomas, who was a white court vampire. That's his sister's name, Lily. So it's kind of ironic that my new puppy's name's Lily. I'm kind of glad, really. And also got a new grandbaby today, about 12-ish to 12:30, I guess, when she was born. I've got it on my phone, but I can't remember what the poundage was or none of that off the top of my head, because I've only had time to look at the phone one time, because we have been extremely busy at work today. But it's pretty cool stuff going on around my neck of the woods this week. I got to go work with UPS in the morning, and then I'm off tomorrow afternoon, or tomorrow morning. I'm off all day from Ford tomorrow, so that's pretty nice too. Which I got to go out to Irmo and pick up my wife's Mary Kay for. And I'm gonna ride by my old place, my old shop I used to work at, which is owned by the same people that own the dealership I work at now. I'm gonna go out there and visit all my peeps at the other dealership that I used to work with. Seeing how I got to go all the way out there to Irmo anyway. Mr. Lexington got him one. I don't know who he got, whether he got the biker or the car. I think he got the car. Which he didn't shoot any radar since I've been in range anyway. That was Lexington City. I'm just about to get out of their jurisdiction here in a minute. Then I'll have to just worry about the highway boys. But that's been a pretty neat stuff happening this week. waiting for this gold wing to catch up to me. If he don't go and get on the interstate, that is. But it's warm enough this afternoon. All I've got on is a long sleeve shirt underneath my uniform shirt and my textile jacket with no liner. And I'm wearing my textile pants, which has Gore-Tex in them, so they're waterproof, and it's got the winter lining in them as well, so basically about hot in these pants. Well, that going ought to be back here somewhere if he ain't done turned off. He might be behind this car that's behind me. What I suspect he done turned off. I would have liked to talk to that guy because he looked like he had the same gold wing my dad used to have, an old 82, 83 Aspen Cade maybe. But I'm almost back to the house, so yep, he done turned off. I figured as much. I'll do another little short video after I get home and get settled in and show the newest numbers to the family. Come on, peeps, I'm ready to get across this busy road.